Welcome to Heightening Headlines, Improvising the News, the improv comedy news show featuring Ryan Charnoky and Alec Shea. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Heightening Headlines, Improvising the News. I am Alec.
And I'm Ryan, and today we're going to read a news article and improvise scenes based on the world from the news article.
But we're not going to do it alone.
No,
we are not two people who are alone together. We are three's company. We have a very special guest, Pax.
Hi!
Woo!
Woo!
That's right. For the first time ever, we have a woman on the podcast.
How do you feel? How do you feel as the first woman ever in this podcast booth?
Well, actually, yeah. First non-male presenting is maybe a better.
Let's keep it real. I'm honored. I'm also very happy. I really enjoy spending time with you guys, and I can't wait to improvise
and ruin that good vibe with and just an all-round general bad vibe for the next 20 minutes.
I'm looking forward to really just making the vibe go like that one airplane. Honestly.
Vibe? What? I'm lost.
She said that she's going to do a 9/11 on the vibe.
No. Oh my gosh. No.
That one airplane, it was actually two, but...
I was thinking about that one airplane of the guy who committed suicide by flying a plane into a mountain.
Okay, should we get to the
On this
article?
great note, clearly with all of this wonderful good vibe that we have started with, I think it's time to get into the episode.
Oh my gosh, why do we have to start this way?
We really don't have to.
If there is one thing this podcast can rely on, it's people putting you in an uncomfortable position and it being very
Always.
funny.
Why do you literally every time we record in the first 5 minutes, you do something that makes me so uncomfortable? Like my sensors are going off.
Should we list all of the things that we've done in previous
we're not.
episodes that have made you uncomfortable?
No. At least okay.
Aww.
At least it was okay.
At least it was me.
Anyways.
At least I did it with a friend this time.
Somebody help. Okay. You know what? I try to find these adorable news articles. My parents listen to this. So
Oh no.
yeah, well they
love
used
you,
to.
Ryan's parents.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan's parents.
That's what
Mr.
they're
and
called.
Mrs.
That's what they go by.
Charnoky.
All right. Alec,
we gotta bring the vibe right down so that we can build it back up with this great news story that you
I'm
found.
really excited about the news story.
Yeah.
The news story is amazing.
Rio de Janeiro zoo animals are treated to popsicles as the city faces scorching summer weather. Animals at Rio de Janeiro's Bioparque Zoo received popsicles and frozen treats Tuesday as the city faced another day of extreme heat during Brazil's summer. Jaguars, monkeys, and other animals were given an iced diet prepared according to each species' needs, zoo officials said. Some received frozen fruit, while others were offered mixtures containing frozen blood.
What, who gets the frozen blood? Like,
Guys, I think there's vampires at the zoo. A group of monkeys were handed watermelon popsicles by zookeepers. A jaguar tried to fish out ground chicken popsicles from a tray that floated in its water tank. When she tries to fish out the frozen food, she ends up ingesting water as well, said Letizia Feitosa, a biologist at the zoo. This is important for her hydration. Zoo officials said the frozen foods are part of routine animal care and help provide thermal comfort during periods of extreme heat. Similar initiatives which were carried out last summer as high temperatures affect much of Brazil's southeast.
but I feel like popsicles is not the most efficient way to cool down an animal.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I don't know, ice cubes, like
Ice bucket challenge?
like
Imagine if we got every animal in the zoo to do an ice bucket challenge.
But-
We'd raise so much awareness for ALS.
like does it actually make a difference to the animal? Like it's one popsicle.
No, but I don't think they get one popsicle. I think they get popsicles.
I mean, from the sound of it, they literally just put like a bunch of floating bits of frozen chicken in the jaguar's water trough.
I think they might just take the normal diet of these animals and put them in the freezer for a while.
That makes more sense. Because then they're ingesting it throughout the day. But like, I'm thinking like one popsicle, you get like.
No, I think it's just their normal.
The picture is a monkey eating a popsicle. Like
It is.
That is true. That is true. It is very much a.
Why does the monkey get a popsicle and not like frozen blood? What did he do to earn that?
I mean,
Would you want to give the monkey the frozen blood?
to be fair, this popsicle does look a little bit like either frozen blood or a frozen tongue.
That would be that is so horrible if he's
Oh, that's
eating.
a howler monkey.
Yeah.
No, it's not a howler monkey, I don't think.
It's a white-cheeked spider monkey licking a popsicle in the summer heat.
Hold on, spider
They're
monkey.
just like us.
You can't tell the difference between a white-cheeked spider monkey and a
Howler monkey?
howling monkey? What are you? Some kind of
Some kind of
Some kind of what?
zoo noob?
Are you
a zoo noob?
Some kind of what? Excuse
Some
me?
kind of zoo noob?
I fear that I might be the last woman on this podcast.
Yeah, because clearly all of the women we've invited so far have been zoo noobs.
Yeah, it's really weird. Our listeners are 90% men. I don't understand why.
Yeah,
I can't
and
figure it out.
And we keep talking about like
We do
bulking
actually
up and
have a more predominant male listening audience according to our analytics.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
well, that's because the two of you listen.
Yeah. Of the two people that listen, 100% of them are men.
2/3 of our audience is men, and 1/3 is my mother.
Hello, Mrs.
Hi, Mrs. Charnoky.
Oh, man.
I apologize for everything I've done to your son.
Please. She
I
gets
don't.
I don't get an apology?
No. You deserve it.
Come on.
But she didn't do anything.
All right. Our next guest, my mother.
Oh, that would be so fun.
I would love
We're
that.
going to do a live apology.
And then he'll be the odd one out for once.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'll be the only non-Charnoky on the podcast.
Is that
I
a
mean, I
segment?
guess usually I'm also the only non-Charnoky on the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
That is so true.
My name is Ryan Charnoky. For context.
Yeah, for context. I think we got that though.
I don't know.
You introduced yourself at the beginning, didn't
That's
you?
Ryan, not Ryan. Hi, I'm Ryan Charnoky. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, I'm Pax.
To be fair, the podcast intro, like with the little like music and voiceover thing, does say Ryan Charnoky and
Okay.
Alec Shea.
Okay.
People should know, unless they skip the intro, which probably many people do.
Yeah, all right.
If you were to eat your entire diet as ice popsicles, what kind of popsicles would they be?
That's
Burger popsicles, obviously.
Burgersicles.
Burgsicles.
Just cold ass meat.
Well, from a nutrient standpoint, you need fats and proteins.
And this is why you're predominantly male audience.
So it would have to be no seed oils. We're not
If
doing
I just put like a bunch of French fries in the freezer and then wrap them together with a rubber band and shove a stick in it, is that a popsicle?
that. Sounds
that's
so
my-
painful.
My current.
That sounds so painful.
It doesn't sound good.
That's your current diet?
Yeah, frozen ice French fries.
Oh, ew.
Oh,
My girlfriend's on a business trip, all right?
Ew.
clear.
What about the protein?
Potato.
What? No.
I mean, I think teens are great, so
that-
I'm pretty protein, to be honest. I don't think we should kill them all. I think some of them are good. I'd say I'm like pretty protein.
To quote my favorite band, My Chemical Romance, teenagers scared the shit out of me.
The living shit,
Yeah.
as opposed to the frozen shit.
Again, how? Why? None of that was
I
necessary.
didn't start this time, all right? He's complained previously that I talk about poop on the podcast
To be
too
fair,
much.
we do talk about poop on the podcast. Every time we meet, we end up talking about poop. I
What
fear.
is it?
To answer your question,
Yeah.
maybe frozen tofu because that would have all the nutrients you need. It's got protein. I think it's got a little bit of fat in there.
Freezing tofu changes the texture.
How do you know?
I frozen tofu.
Okay.
How do you know?
We could get a frozen tofurkey and then just like shove a broom handle in the butt, and then we got
of
a
a turkey?
tofurkey skull. Tofurkey-sickle.
Listen, I'm ready to yes and you at anything, but this.
Do you know what a tofurkey
Wait,
is?
this is where you draw the line? What? This is where you draw the line?
God damn anybody for trying to have a vegan Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but freaking all these other jokes about planes? And,
I'll eat a
gosh.
poopsicle, but I won't eat tofu. Fuck you.
Gosh. Somebody help me. I picked an article about animals eating popsicles, and this is what I have to live with. For 10 minutes.
It was a very cute article. I really like.
It still is, because we're still not through it.
It's still a cute article. We're just not cute people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, continue.
Did we get to the end? Not quite. Temperatures in Rio de Janeiro rose over 40 degrees Celsius, 104 Fahrenheit for all you Americans.
Does this really say that?
No, just says 104 Fahrenheit. On Sunday and Monday, prompting city authorities to issue a level 3 heat alert and warn of health risks linked to prolonged exposure.
Sorry.
I have also experienced health risks due to prolonged exposure before.
I want to ask. This is a level 3.
Oh my god.
This is a level 3 heat crisis. Is level 5 just straight up hell? What is?
That's what I'm saying. We're level 3. There's no context. It's like,
yeah.
Like, what if it was level? You could tell me it's level 18 warning, and I'd be like, oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
how long do you have to grind before you hit max heat level?
You're on a different conversation right now. You're having a different conversation with yourself.
We're not talking about this right now.
But yeah, no, like, okay, so there's clearly a level 1 heat warning. Like, is that?
It's
like,
just
it's a bit warm outside.
Hey
It's
guys,
like a good spring day.
don't put on a jumper.
I mean, so why is it even a level 1? Okay.
Yeah, why does it exist?
So level 3, but there's no, there's no context. Level 4? What's level 4?
I mean, I imagine if this is like level 3, level 5 would be,
You're just guessing at this point. I mean, I also would guess that, but like, who are they writing to? Like the scientists who know about heat warning levels? Like,
I mean, I do know, like, so in Australia, all right, gonna drop some information bombs now. I'm done being silly. So in Australia, we have a lot of bushfires. And so usually they actually have this like meter.
I had that one time.
That's kind of a bushfire. Shit, man. How hard did you grind to get to that heat level? He grinded so hard to get to the highest heat level, he caught his bush on fire.
Your mom listens to this.
Does your mom know about your bushfire? Hi, Mrs. Charnoky.
it came out. It just came out.
And that's the problem.
That's how it happens.
My God.
That's how it happens.
Okay.
All right.
So we have this standardized meter that like will be set anywhere from like blue to black, I think, with red being the second highest, black being the highest. I think I can't remember. I've lived out of there for a long time.
Well, that sounds logical.
But it's basically standardized.
cold to
of just
hot. Like it's like blue to red. Like
yeah. But I can't remember if black is higher than red. But anyway, the higher it goes, it just means the higher the risk of being a bushfire. And I think it could be state-based for this, but I think there's also certain things of like, you're not allowed to have open fires if it hits a certain level. I think, or maybe it's even just guidelines of just like, we don't recommend you do a campfire if it's at this level of heatness kind of thing.
I mean,
because that's usually how bushfires start.
I think the national... I think the National Brazilian Institute of
National Institute of Meth decided on this.
Meteorology.
meteorology.
That is what I said. What did you think I said?
Meteorology.
That's what I said.
Meteorology.
Meteorology. My diet when my girlfriend's not here. Am I right? All right, let's finish this article.
Eat just one vegetable.
Please.
For all of us here.
Is mayonnaise a vegetable? The high temperatures haven't stopped residents from visiting the Biopark Zoo, where they watch the animals licking on their red popsicles. I thought it was really cool, said Lorena Carvalho, a teacher visiting the zoo. I think it brings them more comfort.
Well, of all the quotes you could quote, how many people did you interview?
Let's ask everyone and then just pick the most generic one.
quote.
I think it's really cool.
What kind of intense reporting? It's like
I bet that's on the front of the zoo. There's like a big billboard and it's just like, I think it's really cool. Lorena.
To be fair, imagine being a reporter and in like a level 3 heat wave, have to go and like talk to people. I mean, I would take the first one and go like, okay, I got a quote, goodbye. I mean, I would do the same thing.
I mean, I feel like what kind of a person is just answers with like that? That's pretty cool.
I've been to Brazil once. It was in 2016. They had the Olympic Games at the time, and we watched the torch arrive. So we were standing in a crowd, and then
that was really cool. Sorry.
No, there was this like camera crew who was like, they wanted to interview me for no reason whatsoever. So I got in front of the camera and then they asked, so how do you feel about like the imagery of having this torch? And I go like, honestly, I don't really care. They didn't use my fragment.
Clearly, you should have said, I think it's really cool.
I think it's
If you'd said that you think it's really cool, they definitely would have used it. Because clearly, that's the way of Brazil.
Cool.
So, guys, I think we got to do a scene of a bunch of meteorologists working out the different heat levels.
Do you want it to be like just a bunch of animals eating ice cream?
That sounds really cute.
Yeah.
But also...
A bunch of animals at, like, the ice cream vendor?
Well, let's just be a bunch of animals in this Brazil zoo eating ice cream. Sure, let's do that.
All right.
Nah, that lady's looking at me funny.
Oh, do you know her?
Nah, but she's been there for 15 minutes watching me lick. Pervert.
Most people come with groups of humans, but she always comes alone. Every Tuesday, she stands there for 2 hours by herself.
Watches me lick this popsicle. What's going on in her head?
I wonder if those animals see me the way that I see them, you know?
How did a female get in here? What? I've never seen a female tiger.
Well, I'm new here.
Well,
just because she's wearing tiger print doesn't mean that she's a tiger, man.
Whoa.
That woman, she's still looking at us.
She's not a tiger?
And I think we're hearing some of her internal thoughts. Now, I bet she's thinking about how fucking sexy I look licking this ice cream.
Again, how did a woman get in here?
Dude, zoos aren't sexist anymore.
No, not in the zoo, in our enclosure.
In our cage.
Yeah. She just climbed over.
I just wanted to be closer to my favorite animals in the zoo.
Should we bite her?
Dude, I think she wants to fuck me.
No.
I think she's just really into me licking this ice cream, man. Look at her eyes.
So I don't understand ape, but I feel like you and I have a very, like, deep connection.
I think I was wrong. I think she wants to eat me, man.
What language is she speaking?
Non-ape.
She's a funny-looking ape.
She is. She's got no hair anywhere.
Yeah.
God, I hate a woman with no hair. Apparently you don't. You're really into it.
Okay, sir, calm down.
Dude, I think you're communicating with her. She understood that you were into her.
She gestured at me.
It was like...
Oh! What'd you say about my mother?
Dude, she insulted your mom so hard.
Man.
She thinks your mom's a bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Mrs. Charnoky.
Gosh. Why? Why?
See, I think we're going to cut it there. We're not going to recover from that.
Why? Oh my god.
So sorry.
I'm sorry, but that was very funny.
That was fun, yeah. That was fun scene. So you were the woman in
She was the woman looking at us.
Looking at
We were
you.
hearing her internal monologue.
Got it. Yeah, I realize that now. Okay.
Do we want to do another scene?
I want to know how they came up with level 3.
I want to know how they came up with level 3.
All right. Guys,
I got to come up with level 3.
what do you mean level 3? We're coming up with a system of how to measure heat warning.
Yeah, but
Right.
level 3 is going to be the most important one, right?
It's the middle level. You go
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But
I thought we were going to 7.
what?
What?
I'm
You insane?
I thought we were going A B C D.
A, B,
Guys.
C, D?
How does yeah?
What if we have Chinese tourists?
Yeah, they don't read A B, C, D.
What? That makes no sense. So, so they use the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 in China as well.
I mean, numbers are the same everywhere.
Are they?
Yeah,
You sure?
probably.
Anyways, fine. Well, what if we use Roman numerals? Everybody knows them.
But that's like using letters.
No, I don't want anything to do with the old world. They came here, they colonized us. I don't want to care about
Also,
that.
they,
200-year-old politics is the reason that you don't want to use.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm also opposed to outdated politics.
Okay.
I think we need a modern solution using a modern system
We start
with numbers.
at level 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, yeah. Heat level, warning level 0. Watch out, guys. Ooh. Scared.
It's kind of chilly, yes.
Yeah. So a 0 is like a warning that it's not gonna be hot.
Yeah.
It's like we're warning people that they don't need to be afraid.
What kind of a warning is that?
It's like a forewarning.
No,
that's
level
a 0
4 is
warning.
something
Yeah.
else.
It's a 0
Sure.
warning. Well, no,
You're right, numbers are complicated.
let's just make it 1 to 10, 10 being the worst.
That's so many levels.
What?
What's 10 gonna be? Death? What's 5 gonna be? Almost death? What about everything between 10 and 5? That's so much almost death to use up.
Why? Why does it have to be? No, look. 10 is hot. 9 is less hot. I can't be any clearer with this right
So
now.
what? 8 is less hot, and then 7 is less hot.
Yes.
Guys,
And then 0 is not hot.
0
is like
a
we're warning you that it's not hot.
I have a great idea. Why
That's
don't
so
we
many
just
levels.
use degrees Celsius?
No.
What are you, 12?
What? That's horrible.
We haven't used that system since the old times,
Who
the
knows-
wrong times.
Who knows Celsius? Are you kidding me? No. This is a warning level. Completely different than Celsius.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to
If
come
we
up
don't
with
use
another idea.
Fahrenheit, how are we going to break up the levels in reasonable chunks? Because then obviously it can be 24.5 through to 38.67, and then 38.67 through to 48.92, right?
That makes the most sense.
yeah, it's super simple.
Yeah, I like that.
So what is level 3?
Pretty hot.
Pretty hot.
Pretty hot.
Yeah.
Level 3 is pretty hot.
Yeah.
I think level 3 is pretty hot.
Pretty hot.
Pretty hot.
Pretty hot.
So in this outfit, would you say I'm level 3?
No.
What?
And see?
Yeah, I was thinking of that too. Yeah.
Pretty hot.
Pretty hot.
Hi, Ryan's mom.
Hi, Mrs. Charnoky. I mean, you gotta admit, it's a funny gag.
Yeah. Well, now she has to hear this.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I hope she's the kind of person who enjoys it.
Yeah.
Enjoys
She's-
this humor.
She's a lot of fun. She's a lot
that's
of fun.
good.
Great.
I got a lot of my humor from my parents. Yeah, you get all of your humor from your parents.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't get any of my humor from my parents.
I definitely got a lot of my humor from my parents. But also I think Australians in general have a similar sense of humor to my sense of humor.
But don't you think that like the lack of humor, if your parents are not funny, that you trying to be funny for them is a way to develop humor? You know what I mean?
Maybe. But then it kind of depends more on what they think is funny rather than them being funny.
So I have this thing. For the people listening, English is not my native language. I am far more funny in English than I am in Dutch, which, if you listen this far, I know sounds like I'm really boring in Dutch, but
Self-roast.
you got to do it. I was about to ask if you guys had that same issue, but I mean,
Wow.
I
Just
forgot.
flex on us. Okay.
I forgot that you guys aren't bilingual.
I am.
Oh, you speak
Japanese.
Japanese. Are you funnier in Japanese?
Good question. So actually, this is an interesting thing for you. I mean, for you as well, because you speak pretty good German. Because there's sort of a thing of like, they say like your personality is different when you speak a different language.
Yeah.
True.
Because, you know, when you're speaking the different language, you're not really just changing the words that you say into that language. Depending on the language, you have to change the way you think. Culturally, a lot of things change because, like, when you speak the language, you start doing the mannerisms of that culture. But even though I know people who I definitely feel like they're pretty different when they speak English versus when they speak Japanese, I was always told that I'm exactly the same.
I want to hear what a Australian accent sounds like in Japanese.
True.
Konnichiwa, mate. Stubbies wa doko desu ka?
Oh, that's awful.
Wow. That's interesting.
Oh my God.
What about a Dutch accent?
Well, in Japanese, I don't speak Japanese.
In English?
Oh, a Dutch accent in English is sort of like this.
So we need a Dutch character in this scene.
Yeah, you
Oh,
want to.
let's
you
go to
want
the Dutch zoo. You want to go to the zoo, the Dutch zoo?
What do we...
This is.
I'm glad you said that. I was like a millisecond away from saying, so we're going to the oven shop?
Oh, the Dutch oven.
Yeah.
Or we go to a weed store.
If I fart in here, is that a Dutch oven?
I was actually thinking of ending this episode with, it's time for us to go, guys, heading into a Dutch oven
It's
in
so
here.
gross. It's just doesn't. It's not even funny. It's not even funny.
I like
It's not
fart
funny until you
humor.
get upset about it.
It's not even funny.
Like fart humor.
Literally, it's just gross. Okay, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm still 12 on the inside, all right? I
I
still
am-
like fart jokes. I still like poop jokes. I still like toilet jokes.
I got the point.
All of those things are still funny. And if you outgrow those things, then you've outgrown your inner child. And I think that's really sad.
Literally don't agree, but okay. Like, you don't need those to be a child, do you? Does every child find those things funny?
Did you never have a whoopee cushion as a kid?
But it's
Did you never learn how to make fart sounds with different parts of your body?
okay. You can have
Actually, it sounded kind of like an elephant sucking a popsicle.
you can have elements of childlike behavior without that element of childlike behavior, right?
You can.
But this
You
is
don't
the
have
funnest
to.
one.
All right.
Yeah,
Have you ever watched Rick and Morty?
Never.
You know there's a character in that show called Mr. Poopy Butthole?
And the show's not called Rick and Mr. Poopy Butthole, is it?
No, but to be fair, he becomes a pretty essential character.
The way this podcast is going, it's about to be Ryan and Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, so you made the mistake of inviting me onto this podcast, even
No, I'm
though
outnumbered.
the two of us are exactly the same person.
All I
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to say is we're not alone in loving Mr. Poopy Butthole jokes. There's an entire community of Rick and Morty fans who would rejoice every time they hear that name.
My mom is so confused right now.
That's fair. Honestly, I'm a little.
Mrs. Charnoky, you haven't watched Rick and Morty? To be honest, I don't think you'll like it.
I just know Pickle Rick that big.
That was
Yeah.
big.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
And Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Is it still running, Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
No.
And they have like a separate series now called Solar Opposites, made by the same team.
Ah,
It's also
okay.
very funny, equally full of butt humor.
Okay. They should do a spinoff called Rick or Morty.
Rick or Morty.
Rigor mortis.
They also made a couple video games.
Wow.
Rick or Mortis.
It's the funniest of topics.
I wonder if that's where the names come from. Rick and Morty, Rick or Mortis.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah, they made a couple video games as well. One's called Accounting and the other one's called High on Life, and they're equally ridiculous. Accounting.
What's it about?
It's actually a VR game where you go to a bunch of different worlds and they're filled with like freaking weird characters.
Okay.
There's one world where you go to and there's this guy, he like pops out and he's like, hey, get out of my world. This is my world, get out. And he just like has this improvised dialogue that goes on for like 4 hours the whole time that you're just there in his world.
Huh.
And it's just him and it's like a little cube and then until you leave.
All right. I had something to say, but I forgot. Anyways, you reminded me of something. What?
You tried to
I tried to do a fart noise and I failed.
I feel like
We were going to do a scene about something.
I kind of feel sorry for you.
For some reason,
Okay.
I feel like us being on the podcast together suddenly makes it feel like the podcast has ADHD.
the podcast is.
The podcast has ADHD.
I'm being outnumbered. Yeah.
And then you're the podcast's mom who's like, Jesus, just go to bed.
Yeah. I'm the left hemisphere. The left brain.
The left
You're
brain.
you're the left.
Or the right brain. I don't know.
I think it's the right brain. I think left brain is the creative part.
I don't know. I don't want to be on anything that's right.
Yeah, you're the hippocampus.
I'm the hippo,
Camp.
licking the popsicle.
I've lost control at this point. This is what ADHD is in a podcast format.
I am so sorry. I feel like I've derailed this.
We had
this
an
whole
idea for a
thing.
scene that we're going to do, and I feel like we should do it, and then I feel like we should stop and put everyone out of their misery.
You had an idea for a scene.
No,
Someone did. We were talking about doing a scene, and then we got completely derailed.
Was it the Dutch zoo? Because I don't know anything.
Oh yeah,
about
we're going to a Dutch zoo. Yeah, let's go to a Dutch zoo.
Oh, we go to a Dutch something. It doesn't
mean-
have to be a Dutch zoo. We already did the zoo scene.
I mean, okay.
We could go to a Dutch bike shop.
Bike shop. No, a Dutch shoe shop.
clog shop.
But let's not be stereotypical.
Oh.
Let's not be stereotypical. A Dutch a French fry shop.
No. I got the scene.
Belgian fries.
A Dutch canal shop.
No. Guys, I got this. Hey, yeah, thanks for coming over. Sorry, I really need your help with something. Can you come into the bathroom with me?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, so the toilet is clogged.
Oh, okay. What do you want me to do about it?
Well, you're Dutch, right?
I mean, yes.
So you're like an expert in clogs? Scene, I guess.
Is this just a joke? Like a
Dutch clogs are the wooden shoes.
No, I realize that. I realize that.
I clogged the toilet.
Yeah.
The joke gets funnier when you explain
I
it.
wanted to do a full scene, but you broke too hard.
But because you started the scene, so talking at a female improviser, being like, "Do you want to come in the bathroom with me?" Like, no. What am I just chilling in the bathroom with you?
Yeah. But no, I had a clogged toilet and I needed help.
And I'm just sitting there like,
You could be in the toilet.
Well,
Okay,
you could have entered
Sit on my
later.
face.
hey, female plumber, come in the bathroom with these two men. Like, great way to start a scene.
Maybe you're my roommate. And you're like, you come in and then you're like, oh, yeah, did you call the Dutch person? That's been bugging us for ages.
We can do something else. We can do another scene.
All right.
We can do another scene.
All right.
So, how do you like Amsterdam?
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Oh, I was hoping to visit Holland, but
Yeah, we wanted to come to Holland, but we they just sent us here to Amsterdam.
yeah.
Oh, this is Holland.
Where? The restaurant or?
No. Amsterdam is in Holland.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's the Netherlands.
Yeah, we're in
yes.
Amsterdam, Netherlands, and we're looking for Holland.
Yes, no, it's Holland is a part of the Netherlands.
No, Amsterdam is a part of the Netherlands.
Yeah, and then Holland is like
That's
the other
the whole
place,
land.
right? Yeah. It's like the whole
the whole
land.
Holland. I mean,
Which,
I mean, I guess that is.
we thought it'd be easier to find because, like, it's the whole land, but we haven't been able to find it.
Well, actually, Holland is not the whole land, but only a part of it. The rest is called just the Netherlands.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's ludicrous.
No.
Actually, if you think about it, there's also the Kingdom of the Netherlands, and that is all of the Netherlands, which contains Holland, but then also a couple of islands in the Caribbean.
In the what?
The Caribbean.
What?
Your king is a dom.
The Caribbean.
Is that his name? The king's name?
The king who's a dom, his name is Caribbean.
I don't know what. Do you speak Dutch? I don't.
No.
No, it's a Caribbean. It's like the place in South America.
South America? Really?
The Caribbean.
You sure about that?
But is it? It's maybe Middle America. I don't actually know.
I don't know. Where is it actually?
The Caribbean.
This is important.
Believe it's an island off the coast of Central America.
The Caribbean. Okay, the Caribbean is.
I think we asked the wrong person for directions.
It's the.
Doesn't even know where the Caribbean is.
Can I just get the mayonnaise that I asked for?
You know what? Sure. Here.
Oh, and I don't want to bother you. I was in the toilet. It's clogged.
Yeah, it's really clogged. We really thought you guys would be better with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, did you?
Do you like?
Did you put your foot in it?
Clog.
What?
Clog. You
That what?
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 What? Scene. I was also gonna bring that back, but you beat me to it.
Yeah.
Did you guys like actually not know where the Caribbean are or what's going on?
Is it South America?
It's
Or North
Middle
America?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's Middle America.
And it's not an island.
It's like an area. It's a region.
It's not an island.
No. Because I was thinking of like Caribbean islands, but the islands are the islands. The Caribbean is the area.
I'm really bad about that, about breaking the fourth wall and just like chasing this thing. When somebody says something factually incorrect, I'm really bad with him with it. But like in the show we did on Thursday, I was like, at the end, we were like the name of the town, Planche or whatever. Like I broke. I was like, what is it? What is it? I love doing this. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It is very funny.
No, I did the same thing to Casey, trying to like making him say Eisbachwelle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I love doing that. I don't know what the audience thinks of it, but
I thought it was funny.
it always gets a laugh. It's never the biggest laugh, but I'm losing it on stage when I do that. But, like, it's South America, really?
I think the most important thing is that we're having fun.
It's true.
So
Then I realized I didn't know if it was South America or not. It sounded wrong. I don't know.
It's Middle America. It's off the coast of like the.
You know who else is from Middle America?
no.
My mom.
Hi, Mrs.
Charnoky. I think it's time we got out of this Dutch oven. So bye, Mrs. Charnoky.
Bye, Mrs. Charnoky.
Bye,
See you
Mom.
all next time. Thanks for listening to Heightening Headlines. Tune in next week for more.